Hello everybody and welcome to Pandemic Kitchen. So today is Sunday and in northern Italy Sunday means risotto. In southern Italy it means like homemade pasta with a really nice sauce, with a ragu. But you know, it's pandemic time, that's why I started this blog. And partially I think we all need not to waste food, so eat leftover, but also make the things that we have last as much as we can. So today I'm gonna make a pandemic risotto. That's what I call it because it's made with all things that I had in the house. And you might have seen the chicken soup recipe the other day. And right now we have this beautiful chicken broth, still has a little bit of fat that we're gonna use. If you're vegetarian, you can make this dish vegetarian. Just make yourself some vegetarian broth and look for the ingredients on the description of this video. But so what we have here, earlier on in the week we bought some asparagus, which they're gone now. But I kept the stem. So what we'll be doing is, it's an asparagus risotto. We're gonna be cutting the stem in 4 pieces, 4 little sticks each. Here we go. And we need either a small onion or half of a medium onion, which we're gonna cut in small parts. Here we go. I'm doing this partially to prove that I have some decent knife skill, you know. So you just want to cut it really small like this. And at this point, we are ready to make the risotto. Now, I have arborio rice. Don't get into fight on what is the best risotto like. Don't be crazy foodie. Arborio cannellini, just fine. I prefer, my favorite risotto is a Milanese risotto with a beef broth. A lot of people make risotto with chicken broth, goose broth, fish broth, vegetarian broth. So don't get picky, go with your taste. The onion and the little pieces of asparagus and I'm making risotto for 2 people with a little leftover. So I have added 3 teaspoons of butter and 3 teaspoons of olive oil. And remember, risotto should never be about the butter, the cheese. It should be about a very good broth and very well sauteed vegetable at the beginning, and then very well caramelized rice with wine at the beginning. Most of my risotto, I don't even put cheese in it. See, cheese is to risotto what ice cream is to dessert. Many desserts are very good with ice cream, but the truth is, ice cream should not be there to correct the flavor of the dessert. And so, you know, if I've seen a lot of desperate risotto without good broth or good procedure that get corrected with way too much cheese. But risotto should be relatively healthy. All right, so we're ready. We are going to add the rice, and my measure has always been the espresso cup. So according to how many people, 1 espresso cup per person plus 1 cup for the pot. People who have very large husbands or companions tell me you have to put at least 2 cups for them. But right now I'm doing 4. So 1 for me, 1 for Faye, 1 for leftover, and 1 for the pot. Here we go. And now, with the flame fairly high, you're gonna add the wine. Italian verb for this moment is sfumare. It's a beautiful sound, sfumare, which means let it go into smoke. So you will be ready to add the broth when you smell your risotto and you don't smell alcohol anymore, where all the alcohol has gone into air, as sfumato. At this point, all of the alcohol is evaporated and the rice is nicely caramelized. We take the very hot broth on the verge of boiling and completely cover our rice with it. There we go. So keep stirring in the same direction. And if you ask me why, I don't know. Because when I did this as a kid, you didn't ask questions. So if you say, but why do I steer in the same direction? Some adult would look at you right in the eye and say, do you want to eat or do you want to talk? So I'm sorry, I guess it's not very good pedagogy, but just steer in the same direction all the time. As the risotto gets dry, add a little more broth. The only skill here, it's really knowing when you put the last ladle in, and and you go ahead and try it as you cook it. Keep stirring, don't let it get attached, and I mean the worst that can happen is that your risotto is a little overcooked. Okay, the risotto is ready now, and we're gonna finish non-vegetarian one with chicken livers and hearts on top, like this. And we're gonna finish the vegetarian one with a soft boiled egg. The top should be soft. Little parsley all around. We have had this parsley in the house for 4 days. And I wash it, so I'm trying not to eat anything raw, but let's hope for the best. And here we are. Enjoy. Thank you all for watching. If you liked how this video was made, take a minute to see how chicken liver are cooked and subscribe to my channel. Hope I see you here a lot. Bye.